What's going on, guys? We're back here with another video, and today we're going to be doing the Alexander McQueen shoes. It's taken a while to get this video done because we have really been trying to find the best replica on the market, and I think, or I believe, that this is a real contender, and we're going to do a comparison today. Which one of you guys can guess which is the real or which is the replica out of these two? Just to throw something in there, here is probably one of the worst versions I've seen, where you have like a plain white box, you get a white bag, and the shoes just look terrible. We may get into that a little bit later, but that's going straight in the bin. Alright, so for those of you who guessed, I can in fact tell you that these are the real pair, and these are the replica pair. From the detailing on top of the box, there isn't a whole lot in it that you can tell, but I'd say on the replica it's just a little bit more embossed on the McQueen as opposed on the real pair. But the easiest giveaway is to quickly just check out the tag for the shoe itself. It looks like they've actually gone with a black and white photo of the shoe, whereas on here it's more of a sketch. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, I'll try and bring that closer. It's more of a sketch. So yeah, I was going to get rid of these lids, but I just wanted to show you this detail. On the inside, it is like a bluish tint on the replica, and that is a true zebra print. That is what you should really be looking for. If it's looking a little bit blue, then give it a miss. So quickly going into details on the shoe bag. On the replica, it's a very close match, as you can see. The only thing I would say that gives it away for me, one is the size of the actual bag, which, to be honest, if you don't have them side by side comparison, you wouldn't really be able to tell. But the biggest one is on the authentic real, it is right down at the bottom, whereas on the replica it's more centered into the middle. And one other final point to look at is on the replica we ended up with this random R. Not too sure why they threw that in there, or whether that was on a previous model, I'm not too sure, but they decided to throw that in for us. So yeah, we're just gonna have a look at the laces here. This one is from the replica pair. I don't know whether they did that on a previous design or not, but on our pair that we received, they've wrapped the laces round in a circle, which is quite a nice effect, if you ask me, as opposed to, say, that's not too bad either. But again, there's small details to look out for. If your laces come like that, then it's safe to assume that they're going to be a replica pair as opposed to that. So yeah, so this is it. This is the sneakers themselves. It really did take a long time just to find, or what we could find was the closest match possible. We've been through a fair amount of shoes and we found so many obvious signs, but these, well, I would say, are very close. Having a quick look at the shoe themselves, a big indicator for me, if you look at the tongues on the real one, you can see that the tongue is quite long, whereas this one is quite short, hidden away. And Alexander McQueen, once you tie the laces, it gets hidden. Another thing to look at is the actual colour of the shoe. I'm not sure whether you can see, but this has a really off-white colour, as opposed to the real one is almost a pure white. Another little detail is this sticker on the bottom. You could just peel that off and then you wouldn't really notice, but there's also a slight little shine or a gloss on the sole, which it shouldn't have. The real one has no shine whatsoever. So one other point to quickly mention is just the actual looking from above at the shoe itself. It's meant to be an oversized sneaker. So if you look at this one here, you can see that the midsoles actually come out over the shoe. And then if you look at this one here, it's almost flat straight down. You can't really see it at all. It doesn't really hang out. It's actually very neat. It looks very nice, but it's not what the Alexander McQueen sneakers should look like. But overall, in general, I would say it's the best attempt that we could find without having the genuine pair to compare. It's going to be very hard to spot them. So referring back to a majority of replicas that we get in the market and what we've been receiving is these. So what you can see straight away is the whole shoe has this real gloss. I'll try and get that visible for you on camera, but it has a complete gloss shine to it everywhere. Also along the bottom it is extremely shiny. I'll just pick up just to compare with you guys. As you can see, another one to look at is the details on the inside of the shoe itself. You can see the writing is not even close, to be honest with you. It's not the same font. And this little sticker, it seems to always be on the replicas. It's really big and large, where on the real pair you can see it's just a tiny little sticker right there. One thing to notice, I know most people may look at the back of the shoe and be like, oh, the writing is completely different. We can confirm that we've spoken to a couple of friends that work for Alexander McQueen, and this is actually their new season. So we've actually got a replica of the new season with the old season. So yeah, I hope that video has helped you now distinguish what a real Alexander McQueen sneaker looks like. Let me know in the comments what you want us to review next, or if you have any suggestions of how we can make this channel better. Let's grow it together. Thank you for watching.